What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Game On. We got some breaking news this hour as Daniel Jones has found a new home. His unemployment did not last very long as the Giants cut him last week. Coming out there, they decided to mutually part ways. We know that we had that was probably coming. That ship had sailed, man. It had been 6 years, and it was just not getting any better. I think both places needed a fresh start, and now he will be up with the Minnesota Vikings. We've talked about this story a little bit for y'all on the morning show and on Crick's Corner and different things like that. We've talked about where we thought Daniel Jones might land, and this was one of the spots we were looking at. I know this is one of the spots that's been interested in him all along since this news broke last week where the Giants were going to let him go. But it's a good spot for him right here, man. I really thought a good spot for him may be a place like San Francisco. Here's what we needed to understand. Daniel Jones was going to go, whatever team Daniel Jones was going to go to, he was going in a backup role. That's what people were looking at him as, and it's usually was going to be these teams that are contenders for the playoffs and things like that. And that way, if their head guy goes down, they got this guy to put in there. Because I promise you, there are much worse quarterbacks to have on your roster than Daniel Jones. This is a smart move by the Minnesota Vikings right now. You got a team sitting there at 9-2, and Sam Darnold's playing great, kind of rejuvenated his career there. But everybody, it's the NFL. You're always one play away from being out for the year or longer, whatever the case may be. Everybody in the NFL, every guy standing on the sideline, one play away. And that's where Daniel Jones is at right now. If something, God forbid, we never want to see anybody go down, but it does happen. And if something was to happen to Sam Darnold before, with, I believe, Nick Mullins was the backup, I believe, there was not a lot of options there at the backup position. You had J.J. McCarthy go down at the beginning of the season, the first-round draft pick. A lot of people thought he was going to be the starter this year. Wound up having to have the knee surgery, out for the year. Sam Darnold steps in and has done so admirably all year long. Like I said, got this team to a 9-2 record right here. You could probably think a lot of that to Brian Flores' defense as well, but the offense doing the damn thing too. Now, if you were in a position before where if Sam Darnold went down, it was really going to fall off a cliff for the Minnesota Vikings. Now that's not the case. Now you got a guy like Daniel Jones who may even, and I don't think they're bringing Daniel Jones in to have a quarterback controversy with Sam Darnold and all these things. I don't think that's happening. I believe they're bringing this guy strictly in to be there just in case. Sam Darnold has done nothing to deserve to lose his job right now. Now, if he starts struggling a little bit, goes into a rough patch there, maybe you wind up seeing something where they go to Daniel Jones right now. But it's good for the Vikings to have this guy there in any capacity because you didn't have anything behind Sam Darnold. So I think this is a great move by the Vikings. It's showing that they're trying to, prepare for the postseason in a number of different ways, and they're going to be there, man. So this is a big-time move for the Vikings, big-time move for Daniel Jones right here. Gives him a fresh start in a spot, and he's going to go where he wanted to go. He wanted to go play for a contender, and now he's going to do that. He will be suiting up the rest of the year for the Minnesota Vikings, and we wish the best to Daniel Jones the rest of the way. But let us know what you think about all this. Was it a smart move by the Vikings? Was it a smart move by Daniel Jones? Is this something that's going to work out for him? And do you see even maybe could there be a future quarterback controversy in Minnesota? Let us know what you think in the comments below. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Good luck, good gambling, and game on.